highly unlikely where the spike is going to be able to make this feasible. Down to 18 HP already. Time.
Wow, flawless pistol round.
Prime gaming, flawless open up by
Hey,
ZETA.
I did say ZETA division. Did I not? Wait, what was my prediction, chat?
Starting a little slow and leaving the back door open here. Again, as soon as this trap identifies the flank coming through, it's only linked to challenge, which is kind of odd to see. I mean, Lat's feeling no pressure. I find a kill.
No, they actually did that pretty well.
Absolutely fine.
So well
did they push and contacted with the breach getting rid of the sun?
Of this as well for ZETA. That's a lovely start. Flawless
Well,
beginning.
you mean the RGX butterfly if it's good?
No additional pressure.
I'm probably gonna stay on the good reason why you know chat at the end. I just don't like super fast.
I don't know. With it, they've got a plan in mind, do some chip damage. There's a little bit of, I guess, unconfirmed damage achieved, but Laz is there to keep this well in hand. Sugar Zero doesn't need to overextend. They can just work this out quite comfortably, and you can see the pinch coming in as well. ZETA taking no chances on this.
Proactive once again. I mean, not really respecting the risk of this Chico round from Liquid. I mean, Link and Nevera to try and find something else in this round, but it's just spam comes through. Link already down to 65 HP. I mean, if they can find a kill or two and the plant, it's not the end of the world. Slow rotation coming through from ZETA, so they're going to wait for everybody to regroup.
Does Nevera have any headhunters left, or just one bullet? I can't tell.
Will always give it a second.
I don't know how the HUD shows the
can be a difference
gun.
maker, but again, with good spacing, good
Oh,
trading,
shit, I can
ZETA
see.
should not
One
have
bullet.
an issue here. Should is always the main word.
Oh,
but
Link?
then Link finds two, and then suddenly there are problems as Nevera still stands. Gets fouled
Wait,
by
that was
Crow.
close.
But that was down to the wire, and now you can see the potential threat in this matchup, the danger some of
Wait,
these
that was
players
really
just
close.
embody.
That was a 5v2
I mean, it's
almost.
a catastrophe. When you look at it from ZETA's standpoint, I think Nevera even tried to hit that TP. We just see it blink to the other side of main, but unfortunate there. I mean, they made it costly. Very costly.
Swing. Beautiful from Link.
You know, I was looking as well. There was only one
Wow.
dot next to Nevera's headhunt, and I was like, well, he's got to land the one shot that matters, right?
Yeah.
And you see him take his time with it.
Is it another tech pause?
See where the purchase actually sits for ZETA coming into this, because see it doesn't look pretty at all. Laz 2 away from the tour de
Why is
force,
the timer not
they could
moving?
Offset it, but
Oh my god.
likely.
It's one of these
A
days.
couple more potential audio issues. It's the same as the first.
It
but
is one of these days.
Solved, hopefully, no more problems. No more problems. Smooth sailing from now on. But we wanted to look at the purchase mic, and it's looking dreary.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to try and ride this out as best they can. Soulcast again, really front man for Liquid towards B side at least. With Screen here trying to plant the seed of doubt for ZETA, and it's the same setup as the pistol actually. It's 4 towards A. Just Laz to hold down B side. Does have his utility. Once again has his TP pretty deep in spawn. And this early probe from Liquid, I mean, it's not going to change. This is the game plan from the get-go here, so I don't think they're going to pull a rotation.
It's actually so smart for... Wait, dude, ZETA Division's all on pistols. Well, I know it's kind of like their bonus, but they're like super bonusing.
When that comes. It's already time ticking away.
They're not even getting like stingers or something.
50-second marker if you've had no contact at this point, surely, and you can see it. They are hitting those rotations now. Laz probably calling for support.
Oh, one
Scream so aware. It's the punish on the rotation, taking down Sugar Zero. But bear in mind the weaponry they're working with. You've got odds and ends of excluding that ball.
Oh,
but
10!
Still going to find value for it. Punishing Scream, and now the hit has to come in no matter which way you cut it. A slowdown on the approach for a second. Yampi trying to speed up the pace, but Laz still holds his ground. ZETA not going down without a fight, and welcome to the team that can make the unthinkable possible as 10 is chipping away at Link, and the disaster starts to strike at 10. He's hunting him down.
He's out for blood.
And I think he might just get it, but sadly it's his own. As
Wait, it was crazy. The caster said that the exact same time I said
this
that.
Round's cooked.
10 seconds
Again,
left.
absolutely.
Man, Laz is a shorty demon. I completely agree.
Walk down. At this point, I mean, they can throw a couple. Yeah, this is a big upgrade already, so I'm absolutely fine with that.
All right, chat. Another tech pause incoming.
Link, but ZETA will find their third here, Lauren.
I'm waiting for it.
Disaster for Liquid. Like I said, I don't necessarily think they've done anything wrong here. This is a little bit of an oversight here. The Scream's open to this angle, and 10 just punishes him for it.
And 10 just threading the needle so perfectly this round. So good to witness.
It's so disjointed. You can see as soon as that utility dump comes through, the smokes are down. Soulcast is throwing his wall up, and they get so close, and then they kind of just sit there thinking, well, what's next?
Yeah, where's the next step coming from?
It was so strange to watch.
Yeah. But this is something, again, we look at with Liquid, and every now and then you'll see those glimpses of moments. You're like, ooh, that didn't look great. But then they'll remind you exactly as to why we always see
dude, you know what's crazy?
People who can cause these
Technically,
games.
ZETA like eco around them because they
ult popped from Navera.
They saved their weapons after
As well, he's got his
winning. Because it was kind of like their bonus, but like they
slow approach once again from Liquid.
It was kind of like an eco buy since they had sheriffs.
Really digging too deep for this first blood.
I'm just looking at ZETA as defining the tempo so beautifully so far.
Kind of reaching got way better from past two tournaments. Yeah, they've
down,
definitely improved a lot, which is really nice to see. I love seeing like international competition. That's why I kind of hope
this is gonna make Liquid sweat
that
a
team other than NAEU win the tournament, because I feel like it just creates even more. It creates even more like competitiveness.
Turning Crow a little further afield.
Because I feel like a lot of like NA or EU players and teams, they don't respect the other regions. I feel like, or like that's what I personally feel like.
30 seconds left.
I'm actually going to miss Zero as well, but the push towards tower, so they're already addressing Laz's previous position. You find success elsewhere.
Yeah, but look how many players are ready to hold that cross. Sugar Zero is going to be such a monster if he gets away with it, right? It's like the spacing. Where's the trade? It's not there. Perfect work from Sugar Zero. So hyper aware of how to help out. No one fights alone in this side. And now Navera has to do some heroics to do just anything at this point. That's not bad. 6 more seconds. Anything more he can find. As you can see ZETA, yo, they just tuck their heads down. They're having none of what he's trying to sell. ZETA just played that again beautifully.
And that's the important thing. As soon as the smokes come through there, they don't leave Zero out to dry. The swing comes through and they set up these ratty little spots.
You prefer having a wall mount, like movable table, or table one? I think we need a wall mount. I prefer the table one personally. I don't like damaging my walls.
Deeper,
I'm also renting though, so
they're swinging there. They're actually here to bait for Zero.
Yeah, and he didn't drop the ball for a second. Instantly on it, instantly there to be ready to trade or effectively take the round away from them. And
honestly, ZETA Division's comp is annoying.
Much information out of this yet. Again,
I just realized Astra Breach Chamber already.
Essential and Scream, I assume, will be dependent on the ult this time around. But Laz gonna opt for the ult.
Oh my!
I thought he was just gonna.
I thought he was gonna flick him.
In, but we'll hold for the time being. Again, slow, very very deep setup from Liquid. I mean, look at the paranoia. Look how deep they're sat towards both sides, bridge and outside A hall. They're anticipating. This is the thing. If a couple of these rounds go like this, ZETA can flip the script. They can start playing a little quicker. Laz should hear that cloud burst. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, I want to see if the kind of pendulum swings of, I think it's Crow, kind of.
He knows there's
maybe that
two there.
Just after this little bit of contact, but for now he's still kind of lingering around towards B. Dep seems all too ready to back up Laz. We're seeing the
absolute faith in the setup there again. Just with Laz, sorry, with Dep holding on to that snake bite there. It's
man, Liquid's playing so slow right now.
But Liquid are actually drifting back towards A main, stacked up as 5 now.
30
Again, they got a couple of bits of utility to make their way through. Again, the trap and the gravity well potential to really slow things down.
20 seconds and nothing can go wrong for them.
Oh my gosh, it's kind of hard because they're not really baiting utility, I feel like.
Keep your eye on the time, the rotations are in. Crow's already over here. Laz still uncontested. He's having to keep an eye on where he got that contact before, but 13 seconds now. Eyes towards the spike. It's not there. 10! Could have been dangerous, but no, it's a clean sweep. ZETA unmoved, unfazed.
Flawless.
No, dude, look at this. The thing is, Liquid isn't baiting any of their utility. This is the reason why the Astra meta was so annoying to play against, is because you have to bait util. You have to bait the Astra to use his suck, especially now with him even having less stars. You just have to bait the utility before you do anything. If you don't, then you just get owned. Like, they need to, like, they need to, like, risk their life taking a main. Like, I know there's, like, an op there, but you kind of have to pressure it and get them to, like, use shit. Because if the Viper still has 2 mollies and full gas before you do something, and
hard to not enjoy how they play, but it's been flat so far. We need to see that.
I think she wants to play still, Carde.
Can you be the proponent?
Yeah, she wants to play still.
Engage us with here, as the hero rifle will be with Scream.
Okay. Go to Mom, Mochi.
10 looks unfazed, unmoved. unfussed. Stun comes in though, and look who's on the other side. Shorty ready, Sugar Zero, and it's nasty work. He ain't moving either. And why would he? Where's the trade? Where's the next bit of danger?
Oh my
There's
gosh.
none. This is so flat so far from Liquid. Navarian, Yampy,
Oh.
relevant to the outcome.
It might look cheesy, but this is the perfect way to counter any util that comes through. Again, that fault line doesn't do anything to a shorty. It literally does it. It's still an absolute freebie. And again, you can't really fault Scream in that
Holy
scenario.
shit.
There has to be something, an attempt made behind this investment, but Sugar Zero just...
Look, you can't be mad at it when you've got Link on your side. You know what I mean? Like, the Judge King has been running these sort of things for a while. In a moment's time, right? Like, this... Every time we cast
I hope
games...
Liquid do, to be honest.
Okay, this could be different. Laz now going to be at least challenged down early on. How long does
Oh,
he stick
the stun
around?
missed.
Quietly. He's not moved. Now he's in trouble, though. Flashed up blind. Depp can't help him. Liquid already starting to really build into this one. But Depp's still holding the back, buying time. Precious time for rotations that you can see are on the way already. And Liquid looking for their step forward, but ZETA is slipping away from this. They've dipped.
Well, happy to give this up.
Holy shit.
The only one not here, Sugar Zero right now, but
Oh, 10 got one.
trade comes through. 10
On the breach too.
kills.
Spike
Finally coming
Laz,
through.
oh my.
Land here. The Rolling Thunder invested. Going to clear out, but actually a little early if you ask me. There's no real follow-up on that.
You can see the attempt at it almost, Laz stepping forward, but it was, as you said, a little bit out of sorts, and Link being forced out of the angle, but Scream going to keep him safe. Laz goes down, and now that's one avenue denied, and this is huge. ZETA now down to 3. Sugar Zero, Crow, and Depp have to identify this, but they're not being given a great deal, and it's time to go now. Depp going to stride towards the side, Scream still standing, Link still there. 1 gets removed, 2 gets removed, but Navarro
Oh my gosh.
to receive the killing blow by Depp. This is a close defuse, but it should come through. And I've got to say it, ZETA are impressing me time and time again. This is 7-0. This seems just like a mad fantasy, some sort of fever dream that we're watching. But Liquid aren't waking up.
No, they absolutely aren't. And even with this round, you don't come away from this feeling confident in terms of building on this success. There's nothing really. I mean, ZETA are happy to give it up. Again, actually, I think this is the one in terms of the statistics. This is one of their worst maps for successful retakes. So Liquid come away from that. I mean, what's the play now? We hit A couple more times. I don't feel as if Liquid really.
Sorry, looking at my Amazon order real quick, but holy shit, Zeta was playing so well today.
Like I said, with the stack here in terms of the economy, ZETA are pretty comfortable for at least the next 3 rounds.
For Liquid, people say that some of your worst nightmares will happen
Crazy
with
that
your eyes
DRX
wide
destroyed
open.
Zeta after seeing
Sitting
how
at a
good they were
0
playing
to
right now.
7 is something of a nightmare.
Yeah, no, dude,
This
DRX
just
was
doesn't
playing
feel right.
fantastically.
This is maybe that imposter syndrome starts.
But
to
you know
build
what?
and question,
You
how are we
learn
here? This was
the
never meant to
most
be
from
this
your toughest
one-sided. It was
losses.
never meant to be this
Like,
sort
I'm
of thing.
sure
When we talk
that
about Cinderella stories, it's because
them
it's,
losing like
that
especially since
surprise
it's like
result
a
that's kind of
double elim,
enamored everyone, that you get behind
it's
the
so
underdog,
valuable,
surprise, but
like for
gonna be
experience as a
interesting,
team, because you learn a
Solskjaer's
lot
gonna burst in.
through
Look at these
losing.
pings. Solskjaer's gonna pop his ult
Like if
as
you're
he
always
bursts into
winning,
spawn.
you don't know what you could do
ZETA are
better.
happy
You
to
don't know
give
what
this up.
like is going wrong.
Screams
Oh, yeah, they're
heading through.
trying to take over spawn.
Slowed down though, can't do anything with it. Again, Soulcast, how much impact can you have? TENZ on the other side waiting as soon as that door says, well, at least Navarro's doing alright. I mean, I don't know what to make of this. At least they've got the spike down. We've got 4 standing, 2 rifles in hand. And 10's just bodying them. 10 is bodying them. He's literally a turret. This man's a machine. Yampy, Scream, Link. Gotta do something. I think Yampy just getting on the board now. First frag coming in at round 8. But at least the time's on the side, so they have the additional teammate standing almost. Link holding for this push. Laz gonna find it.
Dude,
regardless.
Laz is
Link goes
going
down.
huge.
Scream now has to back away. Give up
Holy
the space.
shit.
One of the heels completely sleeping as Yampy has to be forced to fight. So many targets for the time. He's still trying to work on this one. How much can you do? Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
ZETA standing and delivering time and time again. 8-0 now.
It's getting a little difficult to watch, honestly, because again, there's an adjustment here in terms of the game plan from Liquid, but they get to this point where they're like, where are ZETA holding? And it's this hesitation. I feel, again, this is unfortunate, but you can argue Soulcast, again, overstepping the mark a little bit. And this here, I mean, to lose Link, he has the molly as well. That's kind of like the
Get more
last hope
excited,
that they
what?
have to hold
Panic
on to that.
button
Yeah,
gone,
exactly,
yeah.
yeah, but again, just nothing comfortable there. ZETA's happy to, on a silver
What?
platter, yeah,
This
take
guy
that.
was so
I do wanna
nonchalant
give
about
credit
it.
how ZETA are playing this. Let's
Oh,
kind of
for sure.
take a second.
Get that energy up.
Opportunities, right? I think that's glaring to anyone who's watching Valorant right now. There's opportunities, and ZETA are holding on to every single one of them. They are determining the
Says you,
pace.
Tyson.
The important thing is actually ZETA's plan to give up certain pieces of space, and their plan to readdress it.
I smile when I win.
So I'm not seeing that second guessing of, oh, maybe
Like,
I'll
when
stick
we're
around
winning,
for that
we're
pick,
in
maybe
the
I'll be
lead.
caught in no man's
If we're
land.
8-0, I
We
can
saw
guarantee
Soulcast
that
on that post
both
plant.
me and my
It's an
teammates have the
instant
biggest
call
grins on
and
their
instant
face.
response that they instantly fall into that maybe post-plant position. They'll go for that retake, and it's so much composure from ZETA. It feels like there's a plan in mind, and they are sticking to it word for word.
It's tough again.
I don't know, Liquid has no timeless left on this half, right?
Because there's an opportunity.
They've already done two.
I think it was.
Man, they really need to change something up here. Like what adaptation could they make right now?
Then yes, that would have been the perfect play, right? If you know that ZETA are going to give it up, Link's there planting, but it almost has to be no fear. I mean, at this point, what
pick? It's ZETA Divisions.
Staring down an 8-round deficit.
Liquid picked Haven.
I mean, with the confidence being knocked this hard in the first half, it's difficult to really pull those sorts of play, and especially on the fly, kind of play that reactively. Yeah. They're very going to bring the tour de force into this.
It's got to start now.
It has to.
Oh shit! Laz is 100% getting a kill right here.
In command of this game.
Dude, this guy is.
Back in. And it all just swings in my mind over towards Liquid. You have to determine this pace, fight back into this. You have to quell this confidence that's brewing. Laz, yeah, you're blinded. Does eventually decide to give that territory up.
Well, Laz, even after he gets blinded, he stays so long before TP.
All right. Okay, first step garnered. Okay, and it looks like the set piece gonna begin. We need to once again note, do they get any blood on the way in? This time they do. They find Sugar Zero. Laz still lingering around, waiting for any potential victim to make it through, but he's still holding a bit of territory.
Liquid round?
Nevera finds 10. This is good work, finally we're seeing from Liquid. Making that impact happen, putting this retake in such a...
planted.
You don't know what you did. Yeah, that's dangerous. And bear in mind, Deb just found Soulcast once again, just kind of in a bit of an awkward position, but this post plant's better. They've got numbers, they've got good crossfires, they should be able to hold this, unless something can break it open. Laz could be that. Spot Zipper doesn't quite get the sidestep out of
kill
with the punish trade not available for Crow, and there's those crossfires.
That kill right there could have been massive for Laz.
That is a little bit of course correction now.
A shred of hope left, but costing the orbital strike and the tour de force. Sugar Zero again. Just looking to get weird with it, man.
Ooh, Nevera.
Actually shuts down the flank as well. I'm not sure if TEN dealt with the trap initially, or see Nevera's HUD pop up saying one of the traps had identified one, but good adjustment there to pick it up. Let's see if that could be the momentum shift here for Liquid, if the fast approach feels a little more comfortable. Another variation to the defense, though, of ZETA. Stun gonna potentially slow things down here. Laz again posted up though. He's
played this a couple of times, so I want to see how he approaches it now, if there's anything different, any layers to this, because he knows the flash will come in. Well, it did before. Blink and you miss it, seconds away, but they still need to deal with him. There's the flash, there's the TP away.
Yeah, see, now they're actually pressuring though.
Soulcast elsewhere. Let's try and pressure towards B as the rest of Liquid do start to lean this direction.
Oh, TENZ holding from on top of the generator.
Stack on B.
I wonder if Soulcast is going to try to walk up here.
Yeah, they're going to have loads of utility to work with to slow this hit
Or if he's
down.
going to like run across as Neon.
TENZ got that showstopper online as well.
See the concept that they have. It looks so wide open. Scream this time will be punished. Doesn't get away with finding Sugar Zero. It's Def on the other side. And there's the showstopper you're noting. Doesn't quite get it. The TP away.
Oh my gosh.
Go get him.
Sends out the boombot. Gets ready towards tower correctly. So this is still so good. The re-aggress. Soulcast does get the trade eventually, but there's still 10. They have no idea he's still here. Left unchecked and gets away with murder. Nevera and Link, what are you going to do about it? You have no step towards the site anymore. Trying to work their way and crack this open. Nevera, great work. Has to still do more.
What util they have left?
There's so many players in the way. 11 now, Link. It's unthinkable. It's unimaginable. ZETA.
They are dismantling them.
Incredible right now.
They're so willing to just kind of absorb these executes from Liquid. I mean, just the snake bite there, just on the underside of Dice. It's actually crazy to watch. So quickly they deal with Scream. So quickly they're able to split. The entire
Wait,
setup of Liquid.
that snake bite
Again,
actually worked out in his
Sugar
favor.
Just feeling
I think he
pressure.
missed it
He's allowed to
slightly.
just focus on one task, which is posting up with a shorty.
I love the instantaneous crossfires. They instantly say you don't get a single fight against them. Like, yeah, Scream came in and
Not a clean one.
No,
None of them
there's
are
an
clean, yeah.
instant trade on it. It's so brilliant to watch. Zeta just so willing to fight as a team. And again, Laz still going through the protocol. This time you can see
Holy,
the
he
pace
stayed
being
alive.
picked up by Liquid to try and hit a
Yeah, this is
finish
what they need to
line.
do.
Now,
They
this
need
time,
to, like,
Soulcast wins
just
out,
actually
takes
play
the
faster.
space. Sights theirs. Can they facilitate any more players to hit the cross? It looks like Scream's made it through as well. So 2 on site, 3 on the back lines almost here, still working through by elbow. But Crow, no pixel to be noted. Nothing to be seen. Vision still just slightly taken away. Plant going to come down, and once again, we hit that post-plant 5v5.
Cosmic Divide, Viper's bit to work with, lots of utility as well. Yampi slammed that
Oh
blind.
my god!
That's
Wait, their utility usage is so good right now.
Look at this position. Does he time it right? Did the door get noted? It did. Laz has seen this. I don't know how much he can do anymore. No, that gets removed. Scream on the side, trying to do the dance. Knives out. Nothing more to be seen. The Divide's up. They've got safe passage until Link says no. No passage anymore. Gonna pop down the molly, try and buy the time. You can see it's on the money. And speaking of time, it's bought a little bit, but now the Divide's gonna drop down, and the grand reveal sprays in. There it is. Step out from Sugar Zero. Caught the cross. Navera. He's got it.
my.
Sprays in and just about keeps it safe. Team Liquid barely staying in this game.
Before the switch.
By the skin of their teeth. I mean, if they find the third, there's still hope
Yeah.
on the second half here, but not an awful lot of success really to celebrate here for Liquid. I mean, Link's still doing God's work here. And again, the time in the molly just buys up so much here.
Liquid fans around the world waking up in a cold sweat to this scoreline. 10-2, and deservedly so. Zeta have outplayed them every step of the way.
Absolutely, and the problem being now, they have to deal with 10
Uh,
on the
Ask
defense.
if-
Somebody that's just able to find first bloods out of thin air.
XL from
He's having a
series, but it
game.
doesn't last
He was
very
having a
long. Is there a
big
durable
game on
mouse
that
that's
first
horrible
half as
for
well.
low? That's not too
So
fast.
we go back in, and Liquid, let's see what you got up the sleeve, because right now
So if you
Zeta
like
are
a
large and in
PCK,
charge. Yampy gonna hear all
I would
this.
suggest
contrast.
getting
Missed around.
I think the lethal gaming gear mousepad's
Such
really good.
confidence. Navera already tagged up. That pain shell could be dangerous. Gonna force him away from the angle he wanted, but Yampy drops down, says hello, gets one, can't get two. Sugar Zero with a quick trade. Navera just dives in. I don't know what's going on, but Soulcast does, luckily. Crow now being outdone, and
Oh.
Liquid holds.
A lifeline.
Yeah.
Liquid. They got to convert this, so even more so. See if Zeta are going to throw anything into this. Again, just look at the game plan's there immediately. Nice little bait as well here to tuck Scream into top site. Rivera kind of pulled out a little bit of util, a little bit of focus on himself, and set Scream up for success.
Like they have 4 different speeds. I
Again, we've
think
got to
between
see.
the
For me,
between
Soulcast
the
really ones
Saturn
to
and the
go
Jupiter for you.
toe-to-toe with Zeta here on the defense.
This is a nice chance, isn't it? Scream. Say hello, say
Scream.
goodbye, Laz.
Ooh.
Oh, Scream! What a shot, looks for
Oh.
more, gets more, Scream.
Oh.
He's just on a tear right now. What an absolute
He's
gun
alive.
around from him, just absolutely unleashing. Ah, that's not bad.
Oh, Scream
Okay.
activated.
Stylistic way to do it. Very nice.
Oh, we need a couple more of those.
Yeah, just a
Let's-
couple more.
Yeah,
Do
couple
that
more
again.
of those.
Couple more of those. Whoop.
Good progress as well towards the blade storm, so he can maybe start. I even play for an Orbit early on if he wants to, but the prime gaming floor is on the back of Scream's 4K. One off the blade storm here.
I don't normally get that excited.
The thing I think is weird
Oh,
though
they
Pistols,
were
that's quite
crisp.
nice. That was
is,
quite nice.
I mean, unless
Quite
Scream is
nice.
gonna be opping, but
We'll actually see Yampy not
I'm not sure why
this
Yeah.
round,
Liquid
but
would put Scream on Jet
couple of Spectres
if he's full-time
to offset
rifler.
this.
I feel like Jet like gets most of its value out of opping.
Good again, looking to get proactive here. I mean, Soulcast.
Oh, Laz's position though. Oh, say hello.
Wow.
punished.
Beautiful work, Laz. Set the trap, so patient, and gets the pickup. 10 though. Has to respect the utility.
What?
Oh, oh.
Okay,
Sleeping?
there's a little bit of Astra utility behind that.
Did
but
he lag out?
Dealt with
Oh wait,
look at
for
Scream.
free.
wait,
here,
no,
Scream.
he got.
This could still be pretty big. Oh, he's popped the ult.
Wait,
This is,
I think he
yeah,
got
messy.
slowed.
This is
He might have,
super
or like he got
messy.
stunned or some shit.
3 more still standing for Zeta, and normally we talk about like doing damage in the bonus, but when you're a 10-4,
I think he got sucked, stunned, and then they used the
I
C.
don't know,
I
better
think that's what
indicators.
happened.
Navera just
I need a replay on
letting off
that.
shots. Not really in love with this round right now as
The
Yampy
figure chamber can just op. I think.
still trying to hold. Do they spot the barrel? No, nothing noted. Slows down Sugar Zero, has to try and back away. Does
we go,
just
Jing.
that. Depp's got his back. It's a little bit of a stalemate for now, but
30
this time they
seconds
should
left.
be able to get that spike planted.
Depp actually comes down
Yeah,
now.
I think he got Astra pulled. I think that's what happened.
Navera and Yampy out into the open. It'll be Navera to be found first. Yampy actually good for the trade.
Very good trade. Hard to clear the rest of them, but now gets the upgraded rifle. Sugar Zero. Oh no, the reload. The timing could not be worse. It's over. It's done with. It's 11 for ZETA.
Actually, a really good point to be made. Liquid almost.
Do you
needed
prefer
that
Lethal
bonus,
Gaming
to be
Gear
honest
Saturn
with you.
or
Now they're
the
on their
Artisan
buy
Zero?
round,
I prefer the
Zeta,
Artisan Zero
11
still,
rounds,
but Artisan Zero is
knocking on the door
way
of Matt Point.
more
Time for
expensive,
Scream
so
as well on that
it's kind of
blade
hard to
swap
compare
on.
the two pads.
Yeah,
For
so
its
you
price,
can
Lethal Gaming
understand it.
Gear pads are amazing.
He has to burn his dash. Really unlucky by him. There could be something that could have swung that back in favour for Liquid, honestly. Especially with the freebie on the flank.
Nice! Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, go on.
Vera operator online. This has to be it though.
Yeah,
they have to string together so many rounds. It's such a huge task.
And we know the amount of
It can
danger
change
that Zeta
to
can bring
Japan
even
Cast on
half
12. That's what I'm
high, so it's
thinking.
kinda like lower
Dude,
end
I just love
purchases.
seeing like
So
the
for now,
amount of like
away with bated breath, Team Liquid probably
the amount of
feeling
hype they
pressure
have.
here. Navera,
Zeta was baiting them in. They're like, yeah, you guys are the ones that have to make something happen here.
Did he see him?
We're happy.
He saw
to
him.
lock down now at this scoreline.
okay, addressing Navera's position, going to force him away slightly. He's going to retake that space though.
Wait, they saw him.
To hold.
Interesting setup towards A main actually. Soulcast and Scream tucked up pretty deep here. And Scream going to take first contact and hopefully play in Soulcast. That's now. The angle just slips by Navera. But he's going to hear that. He should hear that.
Yep, and he's unmoving.
Oh.
Navera not going to miss that Scream as well. The Brothers Grimm holding the line. Soulcast next up does well. Finds one, finds two, looks for the third, gets denied, but already this is a great round. Crow left on such minimal HP.
Oh!
Still finds Scream.
30 seconds left.
Fair enough. There it is. Eventually
Scream.
found by Link, just like.
Scream was
what?
absolutely baffled by that one.
Okay, 3 stand. So as long as they can still keep having decent purchases, there's.
Why don't they check the
it
corners?
can
Because
happen,
look at
right?
they were baiting for him. Oh!
Perfect play again. You noted this. Scream just baited Soulcast perfectly to find another 2 kills.
Nice, boss. Job. It's good bait, huh?
Been a little timid in comms today. Need a few more round 2s from Scream. That should get things fired up a little bit.
No, but I feel like the way
You know, ultimate
Liquid,
progress,
they
well, Soulcast got
utilize
his on the
Scream on the Jet. Okay, I know I say Reyna's kind of like out of the meta, but I feel like he might as well play Reyna. Because Reyna's just a better... Reyna's a better Jet for
to,
rifling.
Respect a little bit of the utility on this side. 10 is closing the gap. Bucky to hand and Soulcast. He gets traded.
Spike down.
That's a
A.
rifle now, potentially recoverable. Scream. Oh, the intuition from Depp to still check that. I guess he didn't see it. Gets punished. Scream waiting around. Spam comes in. And the rifle still did get recovered by Crow, so he's on the other side with that. A little bit more dangerous than maybe Liquid would like. Scream still not backing away, still trying to hold this line. He wants this space, he wants this place. There's 36 HP, he might have to now finally fall back. Gets punished! That's another rifle lost.
Covering it.
Still unable to get it. You can see the Liquid are trying to deny that for now,
No,
but it is a 3v3.
Like,
That is going to be
Scream was baiting for
Soulcast.
Soulcast.
As Laz has been
Like,
quietly building in the background.
You noted here.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's
Soulcast, okay, man. The way you word, like, it gets worded is changes the direction of what I said. If I said
Surely not.
30 seconds
Oh,
left.
yeah, actually still
the
policing
Scream
that
was
weapon.
baiting
Oh,
Soulcast,
Sugar-
then
Sugar
that
Zero
means
going
that
for it.
Soulcast is taking first contact. And he's
Can Laz
peeking
get
afterwards.
1v1 on it? Yes, he can. Just misses, but he gets it on the second. And now a 2v2. Navera and Yampy up against Laz
Oh my
and
God.
Crow. Should be able to facilitate the cross. Spike going to go down. He's going to hold this line as long as he can. The flash comes in, blinded, stunned away. Spike going to go down.
2
and Laz
bullets.
has to hold 2 shots to play with.
Does Yempy have any
Cross.
flashes? No, he does not.
Liquid. Can you make him get a little panicked about the back line, maybe?
They got the Rolling Thunder.
Oh my God, there's still so much danger in this side. Yampy trying to make Laz sweat. forced to move forward now, and you can see that the Navarro is waiting on the other side. Perfect plan in execution, but there's still Crow. He's still standing, but the position's noted. They know where he is. Can he find a 1v1? He spots out one, and now the time in the crunch. He knows it's coming in. 13 HP is all he's got to play with. Too many targets. And too little time. Team Liquid dig in their heels and get another on the board.
Thank God they stay composed there. As when they split, and I think they split seeing that the Rolling Thunder is available, they want to try and mitigate as much of that risk as possible.
Yeah, maybe there. Again, what Laz should have done was, instead of pushing out, like, okay, because Crow still had his ultimate. If he wanted to peek out, I think Crow just ults, and then he takes that space. Because I'm pretty sure they had a good idea that the chamber was opping somewhere. Or I think Laz goes back A main and tries to take the 1v1. Like with his ultimate. I think those are like the two situations that you could have. The two best ways to play that.
By hook or by crook, they're doing it. And that's going to deny the early start they wanted. Early exchange of utility and space. So I guess can't do much with that now. Has to respect it as TENZ tries to take back what they just lost.
Nobody really gains anything. I mean, ZETA's reactionary Rolling Thunder to counter Scream and TENZ, going to stare off the other side of this wall. The door, sorry. But Yampi and Soulcast still holding pretty close as well. ZETA pause for thought. You see, they're actually going to flash through here.
Turns it.
He didn't open it.
Oh. The timing just off for Scream, but rightly so. Rightly so, not to swing through that.
Yep. Absolutely correct call. You can see the firing squad on the other side as TENZ now going to power forward, take some more space away for Scream to show his hand a little. He's actually going to fill that gap quickly. Could have potentially called them out, but the utility is going to deny any quick springboard off the back. So again, two of the players going to fall towards site. Soulcast and Scream. Oh. Soulcast with a beheading, going to catch out TENZ. And now they lost the tip of the spear. Scream going to be forced to fight. Pull him in. Doesn't matter. He's still got your number. Scream holding really well. Want to be proactive in this fight. He's got Soulcast by his side. And Soulcast going to shut down any danger that was coming through there.
Damn, they're bringing this back.
Great response from ZETA as well. As soon as the swing doesn't come on the back of the breach flash and there's no peek on the other side of A main, I think they're almost anticipating that it might be a
time is on until June. I have good websites. I don't know any good websites, but I have it.
Hold from Liquid
okay. If the Saturdays are gone,
say the important thing being a couple of these players starting to hit their shots.
Mouse pads are similar to QCK.
I mean, at the most basic level, just wasn't happening in the first half. It looked dreadful.
At one point,
do you know what you could do? Google mousepad master sheet, and then there'll be like a speed chart. Find the QCK, and then look at other mousepads that are in similar speed of the QCK, and see if they're in stock or how much they cost.
A massive difference to this because Soulcast has.
I think Relentless OC lower the $5 by the way. Would you be able to get any deals on the mouse? Uniform mouse are going to release in summer 2022, or at least
kind of freestyled it out a little
roughly
bit.
How much would it cost? Also,
didn't
would
work
be a
out well to get
large
the rounds
size.
converted on the board. However, you still have a little bit of time to play with, but money has been slowed down here, so it's time to maybe hit the brakes, discuss what you want to do going forward.
I don't think there's a massive adjustment required for Liquid at all. I mean, Josh was saying how comfortable they looked at.
Everything is still in the works.
Win rate
so
on defense, right? We're already kind of leaning towards that kind of comfort once again.
We'll see what happens.
ZETA, I almost feel like they're falling victim to what happened with Liquid in the first half. There's not an awful lot of pressure in the early round. Liquid aren't kind of scrambling for responses or trying to find a rotation. We're going to see ZETA to be the ones to really switch things up here. Shouldn't be this round. It's going to be.
I'm sorry for giving such a vague answer, but
it looks like, and
that's about all I have right now.
Going to challenge this once again. You're going to see the utility being invested on the minimap here, so they do want to try and find this first blood once again.
Seemingly aware this time. Does he go for the similar challenge? No. Going to actually sit back, respect the work that happened last time. You don't want to give that away.
I'm out of here.
Like, Scream was a little split last time. Soulcast did get isolated fairly easily, so it's good to see Soulcast, sorry, being disciplined in this scenario.
ZETA have won the kind of early exchange, I guess, of taking Dish away, if you're going to look at it as like a protocol list, but you're still waiting on the next layer to that, which potentially allows coming in. TENZ just, you talked about a lack of burst, well, TENZ showed you can find it, and
Wait.
And it's a spike.
Oh. Sometimes things go wrong, but they actually are on the site. So they can recover the spike, they can get the plant down. and they can start doing a bit of damage. Now, Navarro's kept in the back of his mind. He knew that Laz was going to be lurking, and it's the right call to be making. So can the three of them do anything from the site? That's going to be the harder part here, is trying to make any damage come through. Yeah, Dap's still alive, but he's got to have a lot more of that where that just came from. And Sugar Zero dives in. The headhunter! Oh, Sugar Zero, what a way to do it! And Dap still stands, has to hit the shot, and it's Soul Gas on the other side, a man who's had it up and down.
Oh my god!
And now he's down.
What the fuck?
Puts him in the depths, and ZETA make it to 12.
Are you shitting me?
That's the one that they close out with an absolute calamity on the way in.
Right. Look at this start. Like, TENZ took the space, I guess, like out of everything. Oh,
I have to go to the Japanese stream now,
it's
right?
so tough as well.
Yep.
The set piece is so clear, and the Cosmic Divide again just creates this tunnel for TENZ to get on the top side, but Depp goes huge for ZETA.
Oh, that's the 1422 right there.
Wow. ZETA find map point finally.
Wait, dude, I have to go over. I have to go over. I have to see. Shoshi, how happy are you right now? On a scale of 1 to 10.
いや、B 側固めています。
Oh, that's what happened last time.
そこには誰もいません。
Oh, he got stun sucked.
さらにフラッ
That's
シ
what
ュで
happened.
タワーを取っていく。小突破。時間をかけて見えた。
Oh.
ブリンクアウト。正面ではラズ削った。ラズ。
Oh my gosh.
天下削った。5対2。5対2。
5v2.
何も見えない。デップラ。5対1。
Spike planted.
一応分かってる。ファーストラウンド。紡いできたこのラウンド数。あと1本だ。抑えてる。4対1だ。
The trifecta.
も取れるぞ。
Oh my god.
ファーストマップフラクチャーはゼータディビジョンが取りました。よし。
Look at the viewership. Holy shit.